What's up, guys? InStyle Gaming here with Lord of the Rings War in the North gameplay walkthrough with commentary. Okay, this game is pretty amazing. I got 6 hours of gameplay that I'm ready to upload, but I'm gonna upload slowly because that's just gonna be a lot of videos for 15 minutes apiece. But yeah, I went with the Ranger guy. I don't know why, but I don't know. I just felt like being him because he had a pretty cool looking sword and a bow. So I figured if I was him, I could kill things from long range and short range. But yeah, there is several cutscenes, and I'm just gonna let you guys watch them. And yeah.
Of the Great War of the Ring, many songs have been sung and many tales told. The names of heroes like Gandalf the Grey, Aragorn the King, and Frodo the Ring-Bearer are greatly revered, and rightly so. Yet Sauron's grasp stretched much further than the lands of Gondor and Rohan alone, and his forces might have done great evil in the north of Middle-earth, had a handful of heroes not stood in his path. Their stories, too, deserve to be told. Pay heed now to one such tale, which begins here in the town of Bree, just a few short days before Frodo arrived on his quest.
Aragorn.
Eredon, well met. And in company with Andriel of Rivendell and Farin of Erebor. An unlikely trio to find walking through the doors of the Prancing Pony. You were at Sarn Ford last I knew. Do you bear news from Halbarad?
Yes. Grim news.
I feared it would be so. Quickly, tell me what has happened, but keep your voices low. There are unfriendly ears, even here in Bree.
3 days passed. The guard at Sarn Ford was attacked by 9 Black Riders.
Stand fast, Rangers!
We were overwhelmed, and the enemy passed into the Shire.
This is worse than I imagined. I know these riders. It is from Mordor they come. Our folk could not hope to stand against the Nine together. How bad were our losses?
Very bad. We tried to resist them, but they were surrounded by an aura of unnatural dread.
There is more you should know. After the rout, one of the Black Riders met with an ally, a man of great malice and power.
Agendaur. As our master commanded, I have stirred up the orcs of the mountains. Even now I have a force gathering amid the ruins of Old Fornost. Return at once and prepare your forces. We will have need of them soon. My orcs will be ready. These lands have known peace for too long. They will soon feel the Dark Lord's wrath.
If this Agendaur has a force at Fornost, then our position grows all the more desperate.
But why all this force against the peaceful halflings? It can't be the enemy sees them as a threat.
I will say this much. The There is a hobbit of the Shire who should be coming this way with a great burden. If it falls into the hands of the enemy, it will mean doom for us all. Now this hobbit is adrift on the road with enemies all around. I must find him before they do. And I need you to help me keep him safe.
You are my chieftain. I will gladly do whatever you command.
I'm a part of this now as well.
Then we three are of one mind. How can we aid you?
We must reduce the threat from the enemies gathered at Fornost. Travel there and do whatever you can to keep the enemy's eye turned towards you and away from the Shire.
Perhaps we will have help in this task. Eladan and Elrohir were in the north when last I heard. Any gathering of the enemy is certain to attract their attention.
Good. You could find no better allies than the sons of Elrond half-elven.
I hope we meet. But with or without help, the enemy will be kept busy. We'll make sure of that.
Alright, so after that cutscene, I just went back to him and talked to him again. But, yeah. So, you have to leave this place, and you're supposed to go up the road to the right, and it'll ask you if you want to proceed,
Only Strider the Ranger.
and you have to go up there, and then you
What will you do now?
go to
Continue the
some
search for the hobbit I
all
spoke of. I've already scoured the road between here and
messed
the Shire,
up city,
found no trace of him. I fear he may have left the road,
and
perhaps to escape pursuit.
then you learn how to
Now is that he will
use
make his
your
way here to breed,
attacks
the only safe
and
haven for many
bow
months.
and blocking and
He'll
everything.
appear soon. We'll take to the road again in search of him.
But I didn't even learn half of
Maybe
this
Forrest
stuff
joined in the hunt.
until
Goodbye and good luck.
like halfway to where I am now. Okay, so this game has like dismemberments
Bree is a pleasant enough place.
and everything. It's actually pretty cool.
My kind.
So yeah, and you level up, you get different kinds of armor that you can find in chests or hidden places or killing big enemies. But yeah. So we're going to this place so we can give a distraction for Aragorn or whatever his name is. So yeah. And okay. Yeah. This game is actually quite difficult. I have a part during the game which I'll talk about that I died like 7 or 8 times before I actually got past. There's like a whole group of undead things and they just don't stop. They like, it's like their purpose in life
This is Fornost, yet I see no
just
sign
to
of the enemy.
totally kill you
Could hide a large army.
and
We might even
to make you
know
mad,
the gaze of
but
unfriendly eyes.
Well, we came to
yeah.
provide a distraction.
And then
for
there's
Aragorn.
several other
And what better
parts,
way to do
but
that
I didn't
than
die.
walking in the front
That's
door?
like the only part in the
Let's
game
be
that I've
about
died
it.
from. But yeah, you can dual wield in this game if you're this character. And once there's a little arrow above your head, like that one has right there, you can hit Y, or your special attack button or whatever. Your heavy attack button, my bad. And you can do I don't know, it's a power kill or something, and it gives you rage. And with that rage, you swing faster and do more damage. So yeah, you can upgrade your bow quiver, how much you have. The original one has 40 in it. I stayed with it because I don't really use my bow that much. But yeah, the swords, you can get swords, maces, and all that kind of stuff. Hey. But yeah, I didn't even want to use my bow right here, so I used it anyways, but eventually I just got closer and just hacked him to death.
You face a ranger now!
Achievement pretty much for everything you do in this game. There's one for getting a times 50 hit, or yeah, hit counter or whatever. Pretty sure I get that like next, on the next part that you guys will watch, or the part after that. But I get that achievement where you have to get like times 50 chain hits or whatever. But yeah, everything you do on this game is pretty much, I don't know, you can get stuff from it, and it's definitely a different Lord of the Rings game than I've ever played. I played Battle for Middle Earth or something like that. I forgot what it was, like when I was 10 or something like that. But I think this one is definitely the best one that's come out. And I will be doing a giveaway for this game at the end of the month. Just subscribe and comment and like the video, and I'll do a random username drawing at the end of the month to see who won. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this first playthrough. It has like maybe like 30 seconds left, so you guys can just watch the rest and go on to part 2 or whatever. So thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you want to. Okay, thanks for watching.